How the fuck I get this club?
Hey. I ain't have all this energy at my house. I was finna pass the fuck out.
He ain't finna go to sleep till he called me.
That's so sad.
That's our bitch. Got you, was.
Oh shit. Fuck you, kid. Fuck you, kid. I don't care if they broke your elbow.
I don't care that you don't give a fuck. Shut up. Stupid shit. I don't care that you broke your elbow, okay? Shut the fuck up and leave me alone.
Hey, fuck you, nigga.
Ooh, goddamn.
Fucking black motherfucker. You fucking porch monkey.
Fucking hate.
Fuck you, gorilla. Hey, go pick that comp for me, bitch.
Hey, you got me fucked up, Saggy.
Fucking Jew.
Fucking shit.
I'm a dick. Ah.
Yay.
Sticking it up. Let me use the right
Move,
foot.
bitch.
Let me use the right
Move.
foot. Let me use
What
it.
the fuck on?
You ain't gonna fight me, nigga.
If I can get my food, I'll fuck you
Hey, how
up.
was jail, Kara?
She been in jail this whole time?
No.
You been in jail?
Hey, I went to jail before.
We without her going away party hell next time.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna cry.
I ain't gonna cry. I'm gonna be like, this funny bitch is gonna leave.
You didn't hear that. Do it
Oh,
back.
hell no. Hey, DJ.
Fuck you, nigga. Oh, but you can do that back. Hey, you a real ass. I'll kick your ass. You wanna fight about it? What's up, man?
You ruined my company.
What?
Or faggot.
Hey, DJ, you know I'm cuter than you?
He probably is.
I am right now. Big dog. Ugly boy.
I know that.
You still the homie though. I fuck with you. Damn, my knee hurting now on that motherfucking 2 seconds.
What's good, beautiful?
Whoa, calm down.
I'm just being nice,
Hey,
cuz.
fuck you.
I got a whole
Don't
lot
say
of
that to
girlfriends.
your girlfriend.
I got a whole lot of
I mean, it's
girlfriends.
not my girlfriend, but still.
Okay, look, if
She's
y'all
still-
think I'm sorry. I'm just being nice, dog.
You can't just say, hey, you gotta add the beautiful. I'm still in your hoodie.
Okay, take it. She a hoe anyway. She got niggas on her snap.
What you waiting for? You mad as shit.
Because she won't respond to none of my fucking texts.
Hold
So
the
I
fuck
can't
up.
text her to let her know, bitch, it's over.
Hold the fuck up. So you with a bitch that don't even open your text?
Does she open them? She read them
Oh,
and don't
my
respond. So
She
you wanna know?
leave you on open, my nigga.
Oh God, so I just text her and tell her it's over. Simple. It's over. I broke up with her.
Ooh, I like your cut, G.
Bastard, you fucking.
Yeah, watch that F word.
Dick. Bitch.
You'd been done with, I'm sorry.
Oh God. The first 2 licks would have dropped my shit. That bitch acts up around me.
Oh, bitch ass nigga. Hold on.
What you looking for?
There you go, stank ass breath. Bitch, you keep hearing that? I'm finna whoop your ass. You'd have been dying.
You would have been missing.
Ooh, it's not trying to connect. I'm just linked in there.
Oh no, y'all talk. That's all you gotta do. Lean.
Exactly.
All you gotta do is lean
I'm
and
done with that. You
smile.
want
Lean.
yeah.
Hell no, I don't know what you got.
Just cheese in that sauce. Yeah.
Hell no. I eat this and this. That's
Oh yeah, baby, okay.
then they get the shit. I try to be nice. If they give
I'm
it.
done. I'm full.
So what's your name? I'm DJ, nice to meet you.
You're not supposed to tell them that.
Shut up.
My name's Daddy, cuz.
Hell no, you gonna go fuck.
Not to you, just to the females.
Well, anyways.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. Well, for the Pelicans, they feel like they're at their best when they start fast, get into a rhythm early on, and get everyone involved. Offense, defense, on the glass, they're looking for a total team effort tonight. And we'll get to see an incredible rookie, R.J. Barrett, born in Ontario. Shaq, we've seen some talent come out of Canada lately.
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins, Jamal Murray, Trey Lyles, and a bunch of others. And don't know what they're feeding them up there. But I stand on guard for thee.
Oh Canada, oh Canada.
What is that
It's
song?
the ending.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
the-
No,
that's
That
the
doesn't
ending.
even sound
No,
like the
no.
right song.
Oh, Canada.
Neither
we
does that.
stand on guard for thee.
You are going to start an international incident.
Oh,
That's better.
We don't need.
I'm sorry, Canada. From the bottom of my heart.
And I stand on
Sorry,
Barrett,
Canada.
Andrew Wiggins, and Jamal Murray.
The Mississippi River and the skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful as ever on this terrific night in the Big Easy. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Here at their home, the Smoothie King Center, with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And they've got a few injuries on their bench, less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Harkless is out there with Julius Randle. That's Taj Gibson. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Barrett at the shooting guard position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. A lot of great young talent. Both teams loaded with young talent. What's the key, you think, Doris, as you've watched this league, to unlocking that potential and making them what they're going to become?
Yeah, I think for young guys, Kevin, one of the challenges is focusing on getting better every single day. It's the little choices these guys are making. They're going to put in the time to be working on their shooting or their off-the-bounce game or their defensive prowess. Can they be unselfish? Can they be sort of big picture thinking in terms of just not only their success, but the guys around them? That's hard for a young guy.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Ball's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Pelicans. Payton surveying the floor. Now here's Harkless. He's guarded closely. Here's Gibson. Back to Harkless. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Ingram. And Derek Favors pulls it down. New Orleans with the ball. And one of the best defensive big men in the league, Derek Favors.
You're right, Kevin, because he's got the body to play bully ball, but the lateral quickness to deal with smaller players. When this guy gets down in his stance, he can cover some ground defensively.
Now here's Payton. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Payton. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. outside Holiday. And it's blocked. They recover it. Here's Williamson. The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass, Kevin.
And Randall throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Ingram. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Williamson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So New York will take it the other way. Now here's Harkless, guarded by Holiday. Randall with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Ingram. With some arc, Randall grabs the board.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Baden outside. Over Holiday, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans on top, leading by a point. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Good morning.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
New York trailing, and a trying summer for the New York Knicks fans after trading away Porzingis. They were hoping to get a big-name player in free agency, Greg, and they didn't.
You know, shocking they refused to offer the max to Kevin Durant. I mean, there were concerns with the Achilles, but instead he ends up in Brooklyn. Combine that with fans' disappointment at missing out on Zion Williamson, and the saga continues.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Hart. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And D.A., that's when he is at his best. Thank you. And for Frank Ntilikina, some questions as to where he is best suited.
I mean, for me, I like when he plays more off the ball. I mean, he's shown that he could become a scorer when he only has to worry about that aspect of his game. Still very young and has a great set of skills with which to work.
He misses the free throw.
Well, Frank Ntilikina still trying to find his niche, right? You've seen him spend some time at the point guard. You've seen him on the wing. This guy has got to find the position that maximizes his impact.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans.
They start calling me playing,
And he's good on the second. Doris, as you said with Ntilikina, it's been a search to find the right role for him in the NBA.
When you're a high draft pick, Kevin, as you know, there's always expectations. And for Ntilikina, I don't necessarily think his role has been clearly defined to this point. Once he sorts that out and his offense comes along, because of his defensive prowess, I think he should be fine.
Now, here's Bullock. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. That one off the back iron and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Reddick against Portis. Reddick surveying the D. Lock at 6. Lets it fly. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Bullock, good.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Melly. Stripped it away. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Ntilikina. Gets to the corner and buries it. Ntilikina's got the lead up to 3 now for New York. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pelicans. Here's the pass to Hart. Tipped away. Now here's Bullock. He's covered closely. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Knox. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are you going to make in the second half?
Well, we just got to get ourselves organized. We got to get back. We got to take better shots. You know, the problem that we have is we're taking bad shots and they're running out on them. We just got to take good shots and we got to get back and get our defense set.
Best defense is offensive efficiency. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. The second quarter largely belonged to them as they took charge of the game and jumped out to a 5-point lead at the break. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
Well, to say their shots are not falling is an understatement. It's a miracle they're still in this game. They need to flip the switch big time in the second half. And that starts with more movement on offense. If you don't have a great look, find the open man, drive the ball, create an opportunity. Come on, basketball 101.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Doris, as you always say, there is a grace in handling wins and losses in this game, isn't there?
You know what, Kevin? There's an old saying that winning and losing are imposters, that it's everything to do with how you react to constant learning and growing experiences. And listen, everybody wants to win, but can you experience losing with grace and dignity? Can you embrace the joy of pure competition? To me, that's one of the beautiful things about the NBA. Men handle heartbreak and joy and set an example for the next generation. It's beautiful.
Tipping off the second half, here's David Fizdale's 5. They've got Alfred Payton. Julius Randle is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Barrett and it's Gibson in at the 5 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, last season we thought the Knicks' cornerstone player was Kristaps Porzingis. But the player and the team fell out of love with each other, and the Knicks traded him to Dallas. The draft picks and cap space freed them up for a wild summer, led by the drafting of rookie R.J. Barrett in the draft. Now New York has one of the more drastically revamped rosters in the league. Kevin, there's a lot to be excited about going forward in the Big Apple.
Big moves indeed, David. Thank you. Now here's Gibson. Shoots over ball. They grab their own miss. Here's Randall, and he makes good on the layup. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Ingram with it, defended by Harkless. The kick out to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock, and another 3 for New Orleans.
That's now 7 out of their last 10 coming off the assist.
Big man who was forgotten about during free agency. Randall could be an impact player for the Knicks.
Knicks missed out on the marquee names they were after, but Randall should give them great production for quite some time. Not a huge name, but a young talent that can help this team.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Peyton. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Redick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Williamson.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Ellington. And to get open is Robinson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for 1.
nigga. And my fucking quit watching the news. I already played this game. It is overpowered. Now, with this being said, we're gonna play one game it is. I'm just gonna start doing domination. Period. That's all I haven't yet. I haven't yet. Oh, damn. Bill Russell's a hooper. Hell. I didn't know he was not. Damn, James Harden nice like that too. Then you said respect me, bitch. You could have took that whatever he was doing and bounced it. Just bounced it. Boom. You could have. This is a snag. Ew, fuck. Nah, they're 3 points. Not. Oh damn, that's Carmelo. He can't hoop for real. Nigga, they could take that ball. They just won't do it. They're too scared of Bill Russell and Jason Tatum. You know, they here locking Russell Westbrook down. Ankles collected. That's all I wanted.